This is the Great Outdoor Radio Show with Greg Wagner on 1620 The Zone. The Great Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you by Mahoney State Park and is produced by Great Plains Marketing. Now, here's
Greg Wagner. Greg Wagner.
That is so bad. We got to take that out of the show. Pete Berthelsen, Gary Kubicek. I am Greg Wagner. Jerry, take care of that. Who's that female voice? Latavia Adams back in studio. Brandon Gleed coordinating on site. Pete, do a better job of that. There you go. We're at Pheasant Fest. To the microphone, John Adams, but really, we need to have the book writer on here, Savannah Adams. This is a gentleman who, with his dog, has a golden dog's view of this human world. It's a book called Savvy, ... by Savannah Adams, with a little help from her owner, John. John, welcome to Pheasant Fest 2011, Great Outdoor Radio Show here on 1620 The Zone, 1620thezone.com.
Thank you very much for being here. We're just very honored to be here. I've been a 26-year member of Pheasants Forever. In fact, was a founding board member.
Well, thank you.
In Dickinson County, up in northwest Iowa, Lake Okoboji. From 1973 to 2007, I owned a free newspaper. And about 4 years ago in that paper, I all the years wrote a political column. About 4 years ago, I had an idea that maybe my hunting dog should start writing a column commenting on things that she came in contact with, both hunting, politics, other animals she's met, things such as this. Mm-hmm. So Savvy started writing a column, and immediately after she started writing, I started getting letters and people saying, you know, I like the dog's column 10 times better than yours. And I'm not real smart, but I figured...
Sorry, John, but I think I'm with him.
I'm not real smart, but I figured out real quickly that this probably was a good thing. And so over the past 3 years, guys, I've collected 51 of her best short stories, and they're in a book. The book came out Wednesday. We're very blessed to have a booth here at Pheasant Fest. We're in booth 433.
Okay.
And this is kind of her national book signing debut.
Wow.
So the book tells, as I said, it's about a third about hunting, her experiences. It's about a third of some of the animals that she's come in contact with, badgers, skunks she's had fights without hunting, geese, etc. About a third of it is her escapades with the people in the lakes area, with the grandkids. And then about a third of it is her view of politics. She talks about global warming and what I said to her it was, and then she says, you talked about emissions. Well, when I eat too fast, I have emissions out of both ends. And another one, she's got about 3 or 4 chapters on her view of politics. Lame duck, when the Lame Duck Congress was on, she said the only lame duck I know are the ones that my owner doesn't hit, and then I have to go get them. And so she's
classic.
She's done a lot of stuff that way, and those have been real well received. So this is her first, this is her first book signing. We have another one next week up in Spirit Lake.
And this is a dog.
This is a dog.
What kind of dog is?
She's a golden retriever.
She's a golden retriever. Savannah Adams.
Right. I've owned 6 Goldens, and she's
beautiful dog.
Thank you very much. She's. I always tell people she's far more beautiful on the inside than she is on the outside, and as any dog owner knows that as head dogs, they do so much more for the owner than we could ever do for them.
The name of the book again is Savvy, ... a golden dog's view, golden retriever's view of this human world. How unique. Now here's one of the exhibitors, Pete Berthelsen.
That's right.
This is extremely unique that you're not going to see any other place. This is a book signing because the dog wrote through John Adams, the owner, about all the things that John has just brought up.
When we say we have it all here,
you've got it all.
Is
John
this
Adams
not
and
the
Savannah,
proof?
the author.
Is this not the proof that we absolutely have it all here?
When I talked to Brad Heidel and Bob St. Pierre about coming down here, we talked about dogs, and they said this is probably the first hunting dog that's ever written a book. So
it is.
We're kind of
enthralled with it.
Yeah, we're kind of honored that way.
Not you, John, but Savannah's
no, that's very true. I'm just kind of along for the ride on the deal. It's been wonderful. I've been to several Pheasant Fests, and of course, being a member of PF, I firmly believe in what they're doing as far as habitat goes. And this has just been a real neat situation to have her book signing here.
Thank you very much. Because if you build it and have it, they will come.
Absolutely. You know, there's no better slogan than that.
I love that. That's from Pete Berthelsen. quoting you now. But you got to
I
come
think
and see
that might
John
have been in a
Adams.
movie before I used it.
John Adams, but Savannah is the star here.
Right.
Savvy, a golden dog's view of this human world. Golden retrievers right next to us, right here, by Savannah Adams, with a little help from her owner, John.
Thank you.
And you've got
just a little.
copy. Can I buy the book? Can we buy the book?
You
right
certainly can. The book's on sale here for $19.95.
It's a bargain.
And she will autograph it. We've got a paw print for her.
Cool.
If I may say
Yes.
to all your listeners,
Yes.
she has her own webpage now that just started on Wednesday, www.savvy, S-A-V-V-Y, savvythedog.com. So if you want to learn more about how she came into being, see a bunch of great pictures of her hunting and her interaction, go to her webpage as well as coming in here and listening to the radio, coming in here and meeting her. I think you'll be real pleased.
All right. Thank you very much, John. You better
Thank
get
you.
back to the crowd is going to
Thank you.
flock. You like that pun there?
Thank you.
To your booth.